Je m'appelle Léa. I am 5 years old. Today is my first ever day of school, and a strange feeling has woken me up long before the sun. My heart is not beating its usual steady rhythm. It thumps like a little drum, fast and a bit frantic, against my pajamas. I can hear the soft patter of rain against my window, painting the sky in shades of sleepy grey. In the kitchen, I hear the quiet sounds of Mum getting ready. She is packing my new bag, a small bottle of water, a biscuit wrapped in paper, just for me. She hums a little tune. When she sees me, her smile is like a small warm light in the dim morning, calming the fluttering in my tummy, just for a moment. I am wearing my special blue dress, the one that Mum says makes my eyes look bright. My shoes are shiny and new. They squeak a little on the wooden floor. My backpack is a cheerful shade of pink, with a friendly bear stitched onto the front. I slide it onto my shoulders, feeling its unfamiliar weight settle against me. It feels very important and very heavy. I reach for Mum's hand and wrap my small fingers around hers. Her hand is warm and strong, a safe anchor in my wobbly world. We step outside, and the front door clicks shut behind us with a soft finality. The air outside smells of damp earth and wet leaves. I take a deep breath. The world feels so big this morning. My tummy feels like it is full of fizzy water, bubbling with 1,000 nervous thoughts. What if the other children don't like me? What if the teacher has a stern face and a loud voice? What if I get lost on the way to the bathroom? What if a tear decides to roll down my cheek and I can't stop it? But her words feel like they are coming from very far away. My mind is too busy playing out little movies, each one more frightening than the last, where I am all alone in a sea of unknown faces, small and forgotten. As I stand in the hallway, my little pink backpack feels like it is sliding off one shoulder. I try to pull it back up, but my hands are clumsy. They are trembling, just a tiny bit, like a leaf in the wind. I clench them into small fists and then unclench them, trying to make the shaking stop. Mum kneels down in front of me. She doesn't say anything. She just gently adjusts the straps on my shoulders, making sure the friendly bear is sitting straight. Then, she smooths down the collar of my blue dress. Her touch is so gentle, so full of love, that it makes my throat feel tight. I want to tell her I'm scared, but the words are stuck somewhere deep inside me, unable to come out. I just stand there, holding on. We begin our walk to school. My hand is locked tightly in Mum's, a lifeline I am not ready to let go of. The street is slick with rain, and the cars that pass us make a soft whooshing sound as their tires cut through the puddles. Autumn leaves, painted in shades of orange and brown, are plastered to the wet pavement like a mosaic. I keep my eyes fixed on my feet, watching my shiny new shoes take one small step and then another. They look so small against the vast grey of the sidewalk. Mum is walking a little faster than usual, and I have to take quick little steps to keep up with her long strides.
Tu verras, ma chérie, ce sera tellement amusant. Her voice, full of a confidence I cannot feel.
My head, however, is not listening to her promises of fun. It is a cinema of worries, projecting one scary scenario after another. I picture a classroom full of children who all know each other, sharing secrets and laughing at jokes I don't understand. I imagine a teacher with sharp eyes who will ask me a question I don't know the answer to. What if I need to ask for something, but my voice is too quiet and no one hears me? What if I start to cry and can't stop, and everyone stares at me with my blotchy red face? The thought makes my tummy twist into a tight knot, a hard little ball of fear that sits right beneath my ribs. All around us, the world is waking up. A dog barks from behind a garden fence. A man rushes past with an umbrella, his shoes splashing in a puddle. I can smell the sweet scent of baking from the bakery on the corner, a smell that usually makes me happy, but today it just makes me feel more homesick. The sounds of the street seem amplified, each one a sharp note in the symphony of my anxiety. The rumble of a bus, the distant wail of a siren, the cheerful chime of a bicycle bell. They all blend together into a confusing noise. I look up at Mum's face. She is looking straight ahead, a determined expression in her eyes, but I see the slight tightness around her mouth. Maybe she is a little bit scared too. This thought is both comforting and terrifying. I squeeze her hand again, harder this time, as if I can transfer all my fear into her, and she can carry it for me. The school is getting closer now. I can see the top of its roof over the houses. And then, we are there. We are standing in front of the school. A huge iron gate is swung wide open, like a giant mouth ready to swallow me whole. It looks old and very serious. Inside, however, everything is a riot of color. Brightly painted panels are fixed to the fences. Children's drawings, suns, children's drawings, flowers. The schoolyard is a blur of motion and a wall of sound. It is so much louder than I had imagined. Children are everywhere, running in zigzag patterns. Some are gathered in small, tight circles. Others are still clinging to a parent's hand. My grip on Mum's hand tightens until my knuckles are white. My finger feels slippery in her palm. I adjust my hold. I feel very small, a tiny boat tossed in a noisy ocean. My eyes dart around. It's too much. Faces, sounds, bright coats, flashing shoes. A red ball bounces past my feet. A boy whoops with a loud laugh. I shrink back, pressing against Mum's leg. Not like the park, not like a play date. A whole new world. I don't know the rules. I want to run back home. A lady in a soft green cardigan walks toward us, her hair in a messy bun, a smile that reaches her eyes. She must be the teacher.
Leia? She says my name, gentle, not stern, like a lullaby. She holds out her hand, a silent invitation.
I stare at it. I look from her face to her hand, then back to Mum. My throat tight. A tear gathers. I take a deep, shaky breath, like Mum taught me. I try to make it slow and quiet. Inhale, exhale. A bird chirps from a high branch above the yard. Its simple song cuts through the chaos. The teacher keeps her hand out, waiting, patient and calm. She isn't rushing, she understands. That stillness feels like a gift, a moment to think, a moment to find a tiny piece of courage. Mum gives my hand a gentle squeeze. I take that little courage and reach.
Bienvenue, Leia, the teacher says again, and her voice is like a warm blanket wrapping around me.
It soothes the prickle in my throat and makes the world feel a little less scary. In that moment, a decision is made, not in my head, but somewhere deeper, in my heart. For a single terrifying second, I am standing all on my own, a tiny island between the safety of my mother and the unknown of the classroom. Mum doesn't rush away. She gives me a small private wave and a little nod. Her face is a mixture of pride and love, and her smile tells me, "You can do this." I take one step, then another. My legs feel wobbly, like they are made of jelly, and my new shoes feel heavy as lead. But I am walking. I am moving forward, away from Mum and towards the teacher. It is probably the bravest thing I have ever done in my whole 5 years of life. Each step is a victory. Each movement is an act of courage. The teacher's smile widens as I get closer. She doesn't take my hand right away. Instead, she just rests her palm gently on my shoulder, a light and reassuring touch that says, "I am here." I look back one last time, and Mum blows me a kiss before she turns to leave. Inside the classroom, the world becomes quiet and calm. It smells of paper and paint and wooden pencils. The tables are painted in bright colors, yellow, blue, and red. And there are pots filled with crayons on every one. A huge blackboard covers the front wall, and the teacher has drawn a funny-looking cat on it. She leads us to a colorful rug on the floor and asks us to sit in a circle. Then, she picks up a big picture book with a shiny cover. She starts to read a story about a little bear who was lost, and her voice goes up and down, making the story feel alive. The words are simple, and they drift into my head like soft clouds. The other children are listening, their faces turned towards the book. When the teacher starts to sing a little song from the story, their voices join in, a chorus of small, sweet sounds. It's like listening to a flock of little birds. I know the tune. It's a song Mum sings to me sometimes. So, very quietly, so quietly that probably no one else can hear, I start to sing too. I hide my voice behind the others, but it is there. I am singing. I am part of the song. A little bit of the tightness in my chest begins to loosen, replaced by the gentle rhythm of the music. Slowly, my fear melts away. It's replaced by something new and exciting. Curiosity. My hands are no longer hidden. They are open, covered in chalk dust, busy creating a new world with my new friends.
During our little playtime, I remember the biscuit Mum packed for me. I carefully pull it out of my bag. Sarah has a biscuit too. Hers is different, with little dark spots in it. Pépite de chocolat.
In a moment of bravery, I break my biscuit in half and hold a piece out to her. Her face lights up. She breaks her chocolate chip biscuit and gives me a piece. We make the trade. This simple act, this sharing of snacks, feels enormous. It's a treaty. It's a promise. It's the beginning of a friendship. The biscuit tastes delicious. The small bites of chocolate are a sweet surprise. We sit and nibble on our traded halves, our shoulders almost touching. I feel so much less alone. I feel stronger. It's amazing how a small piece of a biscuit can feel like a shield. We start talking. Voices quiet, but easier now. We talk about favorite animals. She loves rabbits because of their long, floppy ears. I love them too. We find a clean corner of the pavement. Together, we draw a funny rabbit with the biggest ears you have ever seen. After recess, the teacher calls us back inside. She shows big sheets of paper and pots of thick, colorful paint. She says we can make handprint paintings. I hesitate, looking at the gooey paint. Sarah dips her hand into yellow with a giggle. I choose the blue. I plunge my hand in. The paint is cool and smooth. I press a perfect blue print. Another, and another. My paper becomes a sea of blue hands.
C'est magnifique, Léa. Bravo. Hearing my name makes me smile wide.
The afternoon blurs with colors and songs. At snack time, I open my lunchbox. The other half of my biscuit is there. I share a few crumbs with Sarah. The day has become a collection of small, happy moments. The loud, scary schoolyard is now where I drew a rabbit with a friend. The intimidating classroom is where I sang and painted with my hands. The fear that weighed on my shoulders is as light as a feather, ready to float away. When the final bell rings, I feel a pang of sadness that the day is over. We line up at the door, and I can see the parents waiting outside the big iron gate. I spot Mum immediately. She is standing in the same spot, her face calm and her eyes searching for me. When she sees me, her smile is the biggest and brightest I have ever seen. She opens her arms wide and I run into them. She holds me tight and I bury my face in her coat. It smells like home. In a tumble of small, excited sentences, I tell her everything. The teacher is nice, I say, and I made a friend. Her name is Sarah, and I painted. On the walk home, the world looks different. My fear from the morning seems like a distant memory, a story about a different little girl. A little bit of sun has managed to push through the gray clouds, and its weak light makes the wet pavement shine. I'm still holding Mum's hand, but my grip is different now. It's not a desperate clutch for safety anymore. It's just a comfortable, happy connection. I know something new about myself now. I know that I was scared, but I walked forward anyway. I know that I was brave. I am beginning to understand that courage isn't about not being afraid. Courage is about taking a step, even when your legs are trembling.
That evening, I carefully place my blue handprint painting on the kitchen table for Dad to see when he gets home. Wow, Léa, tu es une vraie artiste. His praise feels warm and wonderful. I feel proud.